Daytime baseball here on MLB Network. Lots of pink all around for this Mother's Day matchup between the Cobras and the Marauders. Live baseball here on MLB Network, and it comes your way next. Doc Martin starts the game on the mound for the third and final game of the series. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Hey, Matt, this guy keeps his team in the ball game. He's won 2 of his last 3 starts, so he's been throwing the ball really well. And one of the keys for this guy is getting early outs to keep his pitch count down. If he can do that, he should be able to get into the 7th or 8th inning in this one here today.
Stepping in, Buford Christian, and we are ready for some daytime baseball. Here comes the first pitch. Underway now in the Sunday finale as the game's first pitch is taken for ball 1. Dan Dero, we take a look at our home 9 as they take the field here today. They've had it going the last 10 games. They're 7-3 over that stretch, including a win last time out.
Yeah, Matty, without question. They find themselves in this position today. They got a chance to sweep the series on Sunday and make it a miraculous weekend.
Boy, Dero, it's always a nice way to finish off a weekend. You win a big game on Saturday, and to close it off with a win here and a sweep on Sunday would really be sweet for this ball club.
And he fouls this one off. And he'll try to get him fishing there, but he won't offer in the dirt, and it's back to even at 2-2. Altogether, a fine afternoon for baseball. 66 degrees, the game time temperature. The 2-2. Bouncer to the left side. Throws in time, and that's out number 1.
Batting second, the first baseman, Brad Benton.
Coming to the plate now, Brad Benton. He went hitless last night in a game where his guys could push across only 1 score. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Wind up and the 0-1. Sent on the ground out to second. And there are 2 away now.
Batting third, the third baseman, Paul Taylor.
So coming to the plate, Paul Taylor. First chance for him here in the top of the first with nobody on. Here it comes.
Nope.
A ball and no strikes.
Count 1-0.
And that pitch misses in the dirt, and it's 2-0 now.
You never want to fall behind as a pitcher, but doing it to a guy like this is even worse. He's got to bear down and execute for the rest of this at-bat, starting right now.
3-0 now. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Bottom part of the zone, a good changeup gets the call. Time for a look at the umpires working this one. Behind the plate is Darryl Parker.
Hey, not a very big strike zone, but a strike zone that kind of moves around a little bit too much for my liking.
Yeah, Dan, I know there's not a clear scouting report with Darryl. I'll tell you what, you're going to know in the first 2 innings where he's going to be.
Full count now, 3-2. Now the payoff pitch home. On the 8th pitch of the at-bat is the one that finally does it as he wears him down and the inning is over. So a rather pedestrian start to the top half of the first. We'll move on to the bottom half of inning number 1 with no score after a half an inning. Jeff Kessler, the Mississippi native, will be on the mound in this one. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
Boy, here's an interesting picture. He actually pitches better on the road than he has at home this season, which is not an easy thing to do. Sometimes guys just like being on the road, being in a different hotel, warming up and going out onto a different mound. Whatever the case, this guy definitely loves pitching on the road.
Now batting, Flash Miller. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. And here's a fastball called for strike 1. Dan Dero, as we take a look at our visiting club as they take the field in this scoreless ball game, they have not been playing their best baseball of late as they've dropped 4 of their last 5.
Yeah, Matt, things haven't gone too well so far in this series, Dero. They're looking to avoid the sweep here in this one.
Yeah, they got to get off in the early innings. It's going to be monumental if they can push a few runs across and give this pitcher a chance to relax.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. A ball and 2 strikes now.
1 and 2.
And a changeup swung on and missed for the first out.
Boy, there's the perfect pitch right there. The straight changeup. He hadn't used it yet in this at bat, and what does he do? He uses it, pulls the string, and gets the big strikeout.
Into the box now, Wang. As the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. Wang, 28 years old. This is his 6th season for him in the big leagues. Well above the letters with the fastball that time.
Back-to-back strikeouts in the first right here. Pitcher is setting the tone, pounding the zone.
No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
Well, we all know he's not the greatest threat with the bat up there. His numbers certainly aren't that pretty. But, hey, I give him credit. He's really working the count right here.
And he can't catch the corner here, so he's behind 3-1. Bases are empty, 1 man out. And it's up to a 3-2 full count now.
He was able to sneak that fastball by him on 3-1, so now we've got a battle on our hands.
3-2 pitch. Fouled off. Once again a 3-2. And he missed with that one. It's ball 4. A 1-out walk here in the home first.
And you can tell by his body language that he's beyond frustrated by that call. He's got to be wondering what he's got to do, but the last thing he needs to do is to let it get under his skin. That will only make things worse.
So striding in, Chase Mitchell. First shot for him here with a runner at first now and 1 away. As a look, now the pitch. Lifted in the air out to right. Right fielder giving chase. He gets there, and that's the 2nd out.
Batting fourth, the first baseman, Trevor Ryan.
Standing in, Trevor Lyon. He'll get to take his first cuts here. From the stretch. And a good fastball there, but this just misses the zone for ball 1. Wang, the runner at first with 2 gone. Fouled away. The 1-1 home is in there for the 2nd strike. The 1-2. Swing and a liner, but foul. to 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
So you'd love for him to offer at that one, but the execution was flawless. Nice curveball that starts in the zone and breaks just out. Just a great take by the batter.
Ready with another 2-2. That misses, and it's going to set up a big pitch now. 3-2.
3-2, 2 out, runner on first. Lots of possible outcomes on this pitch.
Just hung in there on that one. Locked in a good battle. Here comes another one. And a good at-bat that time as he lays off for ball 4. And as a result, that'll move a runner up into scoring position now with 2 away.
Some guys take a little time to find the zone, but with the second walk of the first inning, it might be a little more than just settling in here. Not sure how long of a leash they'll give him, but they're not going to let him walk the world out there.
From the belt, kicks and deals. Swing and a liner. And that's in there. Base hit. Wang ignores his coach. He's chugging for home. And they're going to take a 1-0 lead as the run comes across to score.
Boy, that has to feel good as a hitter, D. Or you get that base hit to give your team the lead. You have to feel good when you get down to first base.
Yeah, it's just a nice approach. You see him turn to his boys right there and get fired up with the dugout. 100%, not trying to do too much, able to quiet the moment down, center himself, and come through in a big spot.
And it's fouled away. Comes set, the 0-1. And he lays off for ball 1. Already 24 pitches to this point in the inning. 2-1.
Hey, lots of guys get too aggressive in a spot like this, but he's done a nice job of gaining some count leverage. Look for him to put the ball and play hard.
Heading out towards shallow right. Right is there, and he'll put it away to retire the side. So it's 1 run on 1 hit, no errors, and 2 left. We'll go on to the top of inning number 2. Mars leads it 1-0. So striding forward now, Kevin Landry is yet to get into the hit column in the series. 0 for 7.
Landry.
Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch.
0-1.
The 1-0. Misses for the second ball. Today's contest is, of course, the finale of the series, and the home side has dominated so far. They've got the opportunity to complete the sweep with a win in this one.
You know, and it's not an easy thing to complete a sweep, particularly in this day and age where the games and the teams are so competitive. So a sweep at home would be extra special.
3-1 to him now. Edge of the zone that time taken and ruled a strike. The Marauders will, however, have to beat their opposition's best as they've got to go up against their ace in this one.
It's very difficult to sweep teams nowadays, but jumping out to an early 1-run lead like they have in this one, they're certainly headed in the right direction.
And that misses for ball 4, so it's a leadoff walk here to start the second.
Well, the reason power hitters generally draw more walks than other guys is exactly what we saw right there. Pitchers work around them and nibble the corners a lot more so they don't get burned. He made some good pitches, but he just couldn't get him to chase enough out of the zone.
Into the box, Michael Wright. First chance for him here with a man on following the leadoff walk. As a look, now the pitch. Nobody out, runner on first. This is popped up. Mitchell over to his left. Makes the play, 1 away.
Batting fifth, the center fielder, Sean McKee.
Stepping into the box, Sean McKee comes off an 0 for 4 in last night's ball game. First pitch coming. Here it is.
1-0.
Runner at first here, one man out. And a sinker dips too low there. Into the dirt, in fact.
Now this is the kind of count this guy feeds on at the plate. You can bet he's geared to hit the fastball right here.
2-0 count, the pitch. Now here's one hit in the air to the right side. Briscoe backs up and takes care of it. 2 away.
Batting seventh, the shortstop, Jason McIntosh.
Into the box now, Jason McIntosh. Couple of hits for him in 4 trips to the plate last night. First delivery to him on the way. Called strike on the knuckle curve, and he's ahead in the count, 0-1. And this will be fouled away. This one's outside, quite a bit off the plate that time. Still a ball and 2 strikes. Mitchell trying to get there, but no one can get to this one as it's down for a foul ball inside the visitors' bullpen. Here's another 1-2.
Man, 35 pitches with only 2 outs in the second inning. Ideally, you'd like to have 30 or less after 2 innings, so he's got some catching up to do.
A runner on first with 2 away. Easy take there on the sinker, well off the outside.
Good spot for an RBI. Put the ball in play with the runner in motion. He could score all the way from first.
Still hanging with him. Another good swing to keep it going. Now the 3-2 pitch. Hit on the ground out to short. Fielded cleanly. And offline throw, but he puts the tag on for out number 3. Bottom of the inning now, and that'll give way to the rookie second baseman, Dan Briscoe. Here's the first pitch to him. Swing and a miss, and he's behind 0-1. And a changeup here, but that's taken low in the dirt for a ball. The 1-1 home. It is a fastball, then off the plate for a ball. Count now at 2-2. Popped him up. Landry is right there. 1 down.
Batting eighth, the catcher, Frankie Shortsleeve.
Stepping into the box, Frankie Shortsleeve. He went deep in the contest last night. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And a fastball in the dirt that's taken for a ball. And a strike to even the count. 1-1. 1 out, nobody on. Down the first baseline, but this will get foul. It's a ball and 2 strikes. And that one misses badly. It's ball 2. That fastball ran in and got him. Ouch, man.
Well, this home crowd didn't like this guy on the mound before, but now they really don't like him. He's gotten the baseball all worked up by hitting one of their best hitters early on in this game. And you can bet he's really going to hear it if he comes around to score.
The pitcher, Doc Martin, steps up to the plate in a sacrifice situation, so let's see if that is indeed on right here. First pitch on its way. Showing bunt here, but he takes ball 1.
It's a great job right there to pull that one back, make the count 1-0, and get this defense on its heels a little bit. The number one thing, if you're going to be a good bunter, you have to get strikes.
From the stretch. And they'll try to stay out of the double play here as he lays this one down. There's one. Relay throw, but it'll be too late as he's well safe at first.
Took a pretty long time for the shortstop to receive the ball that time. So that gave the runner plenty of time to bear down on him and take him out. Hopefully everyone's okay down there.
Digging in the switch hitter, Flash Miller. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Yeah, but it was a good changeup, Matty. Good arm action on that pitch. Look for him to try and stay back a little bit more. Let the ball get a little deeper. Don't be shocked if this pitcher tries to rush a heater right here.
Now the 1-0. Hit down the third baseline, but a foul ball, 1-1. 2 out with the man at first. Takes this the other way to right. Right is there, and he'll make the catch to retire the side. Set to get his day started, Glenn Suarez. And it's been a real struggle for him with the bat so far this year, looking to get things turned around in a hurry. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. The windup and the 0-1. Wow, this one bounces off the pitcher. But he is able to recover as he gets the out at first. 1 away now. And now they'll hustle out there and attend to their pitcher. And that was quite a shot he took as you see him down on a knee. But if there's one thing I know about this guy, he will not want to come out of this game. And from all indications, it looks like he's going to try to continue. Striding into the box, Jeff Kessler, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. Now the pitch. And that misses, ball 1. Bases are empty, 1 man out. And he fouls this one off. And this one runs a little too far in, ball 2. The 2-1 on its way. great pitch there as he couldn't get extended on that one, and he's down on strikes for the second out.
Just tied him up with that last pitch. Pretty evident by the swing. Sometimes guys get in that protect mode so much that they're swinging at everything that they see, and they end up offering at pitches that they can't possibly do anything with.
Standing in now, Buford Christian, as he'll take a look at a high strike that time. It's 0-1. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Set to deliver the 0-1.
1-1. Ball that time.
Hot shot toward third, and that'll get down for a 2-out single.
Hard bullet single to left field on a pitch that was kind of middle down in the zone, D-Row, and he's going to have to make some better pitches than that one.
Yeah, if he's going to leave pitches over the heart of the plate, he's going to have a long night. The middle of this order does serious damage.
At the plate now, Brad Benton, as he takes a called strike on the black. It's 0-1. As a look, now the pitch. And there's ball one. And he comes back with a fastball. 1-2 now. Runner on first with 2 away. This is foul right side. The next 1-2 pitch. Swing here, but he holds up far too late as it's strike 3 and the inning is over. Ready to go for the last half of the inning, and next to bat will be the outfielder, Lang.
Number 9.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. The windup and the 0-1. Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2.
He's attacking this hitter a lot more aggressively than he did the first time when he faced him and issued a walk, coming right after him here.
And he takes strike 3 called on the fastball. 1 gone. And with that, we give you a look at what's happening in the NL East race.
Mitchell.
Now at the plate, Chase Mitchell, 0 for 1 here in the early going. First offering on its way. They'll try and entice him with a high fastball, but he wouldn't commit. It's ball 1.
That's a good take on a fastball out of the zone. Hey, I get it. He's looking for a ball to drive, but that ball was a little bit too far up in the zone. That's one you normally pop right up.
Now the 1-1 pitch is looked at for ball number 2. Count even at 2-2.
Lucky he got a piece right there. He was definitely late on that pitch after seeing a previous off-speed pitch.
Oh, and you can tell he wanted to hold off, but he swings through the inside pitch anyway, and he becomes out number 2.
No better way to minimize the potential damage a cleanup hitter can do than to strike out both guys in front of him. Always a confidence boost when you can sit down the guys at the top of the lineup.
To the plate now, Trevor Lyon, as he will take a fastball in there at the knees for strike 1. First 2 men in the inning have both gone down via the punch-out, so we'll see if he can fare any better. 0-1, here's the pitch.
We got a ball, 1 strike.
Softly on a line to third, but little trouble handling this one down there at third, as that will end the inning. New inning set to get underway, and standing in is the veteran third baseman, Paul Taylor. First pitch coming, here it is.
This guy's been throwing the ball great so far, but he's going to be tested here. 4, 5, and 6 coming up this part of the lineup.
Lays off the sinker here, a ball and a strike. One pitch is a sinker taken for a strike, 1 and 2. Trying to send him packing for the second time. A knuckle curve there, and he thought he had him, but it's 2 and 2. Struck him out, so he's down on strikes for the second time this afternoon. So with that, let's call on the guys in the graphics department to put up the pitch speed comparison for the 2 starters. And we've got 2 guys bringing some serious gas for you, as you see there. Top speeds 96 and 97. Stepping up now, Kevin Landry. He drew a walk his first time up. And the pitch. Sinker to open the AB in there for strike 1. Fouled off. Just 1 hit apiece for both of these clubs. Still no balls and 2 strikes. Here's a fastball on 0-2, but it misses. 1 and 2 now.
Well, this is an approach we've seen him use effectively lately. Set up the inside and then get him out with pitches away.
And did he go around? No, he did not. Ball 2. Good eye to lay off the knuckle curve that time, and he makes it a full count. Michael Wright will be next. Fouled away. Hit in the air toward the gap in right center. Long run for the right fielder. He's got it. A nice play there. 2 away.
The right fielder, number 4, Michael Wright.
Now at the plate, Michael Wright. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Here comes the first pitch. Tried to check it, and it's 0-1. That's in there, and he's deep in the hole now, 0-2. Now he'll foul this one off as well to fall behind here. No balls and 2 strikes. 2 out, nobody on. And another foul ball. And oh no. Pray that didn't get him where it sounded like it got. Recovery throw is not in time, and that'll go down as a painful single. And now they'll hustle out there and attend to their pitcher, and that was quite a shot he took as you see him down on a knee. But if there's one thing I know about this guy, he will not want to come out of this game. And from all indications, it looks like he's going to try to continue. Into the box, Sean McKee. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. Watches one miss outside. 2-0 now. Two out with the man at first. Two and one after the foul ball there. From the belt, the pitch. 2-1 pitch is a knuckle curve taken for called strike 2. Tried to bury one down and away, but it's a full count now. 3-2.
For the guy on the mound, this is one of those innings where nothing comes easy. He's thrown a bunch of pitches, and this AB hasn't been any different. Definitely laboring at the moment.
3-2 pitch. Too close for comfort, and he did a good job just to make contact. The next 3-2. On the ground to third. He's right there. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. Ready now, Casey Hain. He singled his last time up.
Yeah, guys, still the only hit in this game so far. They've been pretty well shut down. Guys on the mound have really much controlled the whole outcome up until this point.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Now a big fastball, and he's well behind it with the swing.
Hey, not too often we see this hitter come outside his game plan, outside the zone, but that pitch was just so tempting.
And this is hit hard to the right side, but foul. Line to the right side. But that finds the first baseman's glove, and that's a tough first out.
Now batting, the center fielder, Taylor.
Stepping in, Keenan Taylor. He flew out in his last at-bat.
Almost, Matty. Almost went deep his last AB. Certainly just missed it. With this guy's big power, he's feeling pretty good at the dish. Look for him to try and get on something and drive it out of the yard this AB.
And maybe a little frustrated on the mound here as the fastball misses for ball 2 now. Late swing on the hitter's count. Still a good count for him now, however, at 2-1. Now here it comes. Here is a ground ball now for the shortstop to the right of second. On to first, and there were 2 down.
Now back, second baseman, Dan Briscoe.
Digging in, Dan Briscoe comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame. First delivery to him on the way. A ball and no strikes. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And he fires in a strike this time to make it 1 ball and 1 strike. Swings through it for strike number 2. And it's to 2-2 now with the bases empty and 2 gone here in the inning. The pitch. Popped him up. Landry is in his tracks now, and he will put it away to retire the side. Set for the start of the inning, and coming forward now is the shortstop, Jason McIntosh. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. A couple of righties starting to loosen now in the bullpen. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Off the outside that time as the breaking ball can't catch the zone. No contact there, and it's 1-2. The pitch. Drilled on the ground to short. Scooped up. And the 5th inning will start with a ground out, 1 away. So another exceptional effort for him on the mound. He's got the shutout working here, as we'll show you the league ERA leaders. And as you can see right there, he's up near the top in the National League, currently 3rd best. Standing in, Glenn Suarez. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. Here comes the first pitch.
1-0.
The 1-1 home is laid off for ball 2. 1 out, nobody on. Hit to short. He's got it. And a bit of a high throw that time, but no problem over there at first as they record the out.
The pitcher, number 56. Kessler.
Striding in, Jeff Kessler. First offering on its way. Well below the knees, laid off on the changeup there. Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. Cold strike at the knees. 1-1. 2 out, nobody on. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. Now the 2-1 pitch. It's in there for strike number 2. Breaking ball that time that misses out of the zone.
One of the things you want to do with a starter, get that pitch count up. Here's another productive at bat as this count now gets to 3 balls and 2 strikes.
Count remains full. 7th pitch of the at-bat coming up. And he lays off here. It's ball 4. And that is really cause for concern as he's just walked the opposing pitcher.
Well, they've been unable to get to this guy, so they'll take base runners any way they can get him. At the very least, you make him work from the stretch and add to his pitch total.
Now here comes the skipper out of the first base dugout heading for the mound. And a change is in the offing as that'll be all for his starter this afternoon. So he'll depart here And you know he would have loved one more out to qualify for the win, but he's gone nonetheless after 4 2/3.
Now
Felix Fernandez takes over here with the runner at first and 2 gone in the inning. Buford Christian will be the first to greet him here as he stands in with a runner at first and 2 away. He's set and the pitch.
At the ball.
He's ready. Here's the 1-0.
2-0.
Now a ball hit foul off to the right and up into the crowd. A runner on first with 2 away. Pulls this one in the air out to left. And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the inning. Digging in, Frankie Shortsleeve. He'll get his side started in the inning, and Dan, so far they've been stifled offensively since the first inning.
Boy, they sure have, Matt. They came out of the gates and got hot right away, but whatever was going for them pretty much has disappeared. We'll see if they can wake it back up.
Pitch on the way. The 0-1 delivery. There's the knuckle curve laid off, 1-1. Now some action out in the bullpen as a lefty and a right-hander begin throwing. A 1-1.
2 balls, 1 strike. The count.
Well out in front of the breaking ball there for a strike. This offense has just been flailing at the plate all game long, so it's no wonder why they've only been able to pick up 1 hit so far. I'm not seeing much of a game plan from these hitters.
Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. Now the fastball is right by him as he swings and misses for the first out of the inning. Alexander Goodwin will move into the on-deck circle now to try to get something started here with 1 gone in the inning. Out in front of it, strike 1. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Pulled the fastball down a little too much there. That's ball 1. And it's fouled away. Here's the 1-2 delivery.
I got to count 2-2.
That fastball really got away from him there. That's kind of a red flag for me that he's starting to tire or wear down a little bit. The first thing that goes is location and then your mechanics. We'll see if this continues.
Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. And he fouls this one off. And he misses this one inside, and that'll run things full 3-2.
What we're seeing here is a really smart at bat. They got to be thinking the man on the mound is getting a little short on gas, so when you go up there and make him throw a bunch of pitches, you're more likely to get a good pitch to hit or at least force him out of the game.
Smoked on the ground up the middle. Oh, what a stop. Touche, sir.
Now back.
So an outstanding play at short to take away a potential base hit there. And with that, we'll take a look at the league leaderboard in terms of team fielding percentage. And we see there that they're currently ranked third best in that category in the NL. Now in the box, Flash Miller. First delivery to him on the way. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Here's one that misses high. It's 1-1. Takes this the other way to right. Reach as he makes the catch, and he took a header along with it, but he saved extra bases as the side is retired. A final look at this tumbling catch out there in right field. More to come on MLB Network's Sunday Baseball after this. Sidney Driver takes over to start the 6th inning on the mound.
Sidney Driver.
Leading off the inning, Brad Benton, and they'll need him to get something going here.
Brad Benton.
Here's the first pitch to him.
Ball. Ball 1, no strike.
The windup and the 1-0 pitch. Inside, and he falls behind the hitter now. 2-0. Action in the bullpen now as a right-hander begins to throw out there. Two balls and a strike. Fouled off. 2-2 is looked at, and the count moves full.
Not a time to fool around right now on a 3-2 count with the middle part of the order coming up. Expect a good pitch to swing at.
Down the left field line and deep. And no one will get this one. Payoff pitch one more time. Popped him up. Lyon waits on it. Makes the play, 1 away.
The third baseman, number 3, Paul Taylor.
Now at the plate, Paul Taylor. He got called out on strikes his last time through.
Yeah, Matty, and hopefully he got it out of his system. Especially now, he's got to bear down. He gets the 2 strikes in this spot, has to put the ball in play.
And that'll get down out there near the wall. And he is in at second base with a 1-out double.
Dan, after that base hit right there, he's got a 6-game hitting streak going.
You know what? And this could lead him on to some bigger and better things right here. He's been swinging the bat pretty well, and he's been rewarded for it, as you talked about. 6-game hitting streak so far.
Stepping in now, Kevin Landry. Strike 1 to start the at-bat. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Set and the 0-1.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Good pitch there down below the zone. Got him to go after it.
You chase a pitch that bad outside the zone, you got to find a way to regroup, adjust the batting gloves. Only look over the heart of those 17 inches.
The 1-2. This is on the ground over to first. Right to him. And he'll take this one to the bag for the out. But meanwhile, the runner will move up 90 feet to third base.
The right fielder, number 4, Michael Wright.
In now, Michael Wright, as he's got a chance to tie this ball game up with that equalizing run just 90 feet away at third. Trying to hold the lead. Here's the delivery. Fouled away. He's set. The 0-1. Weak grounder down the line at third. And he'll smartly just ensure that this stays a foul ball. Men on third with 2 down. Now a fastball runs inside and drills him. Oh, that's gotta hurt.
Well, when you hear people talk about the unwritten rules of baseball, I think we just saw a perfect example of that. You hit one of mine, and I'm going to hit one of yours. Always been that way and probably always will be, even though they've tried to crack down on that kind of stuff recently.
Gabriel Pereira comes on now, and this move looks to be all about playing the matchup here.
Yeah, and I don't think there's any doubt about that, Matt. They want the lefty-lefty matchup, and that's usually the right move, but we'll just have to see how this plays out.
Sean McKee will be the first one to greet him now, as he'll do so with runners at the corners and 2 out in the inning. Looking to wiggle out of this. Here it is. Now a fastball that couldn't quite find the zone. It's ball 1. The 1-0. Fooled him with that one as he's way out in front. Two and 1.
Has to be a challenge pitch coming up here. He probably doesn't want to flirt with loading the bases.
Hit hard up the middle. And it's a base hit as they finally break through here to tie the ball game at 1.
Hey, we're in the middle of this one already, D-Roll. They finally score a run, and they've had a tough time scoring some runs.
Yeah, after taking it on the chin yesterday, it's nice to finally break through. Maybe this gives the offense the confidence it needs.
In now, Jason McIntosh. So take a look at the pitch. Too low. It's ball 1. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. Ball and a strike. Barrera, 6'3" left-hander. He was a 4th-round selection during the 2020 draft.
Hey, this middle round selection is still developing, but he's doing it at the big league level, and he has a lot of time to get his tool set ironed out.
The set and the 1-1. And he gives this a pretty good ride that time, but that's going to be up amongst the crowd. A foul ball. Waved at and missed for the 3rd out. Not much of a chance at hitting that one, and the inning is over. So 1 run here on 2 base hits, no errors, and a couple of men left. 2, 3, and 4 due up in the home half of the 6th, all tied at 1-1. James Bond enters to do the pitching in the bottom of the 6th. Ready once again. Wang 0 for 1 with a run scored thus far.
The left fielder, number 9.
First pitch of the at-bat. Oh, 0-1. Here it comes. Below the zone, a swing and a miss. They'll try to tempt him with a curveball, but this bounces in front of the plate, and it's 1-2.
Hey, the fish ain't biting there on that 0-2 breaking ball, but you got to be careful because this pitcher might throw him another one.
To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. And it's fouled away.
Well, somebody's sitting off speed right here. Only way he was late on that heater is he was expecting another changeup.
2-2 one more time.
You got a full count.
Looked like he was a little over-aggressive there to throw that nasty curveball. Just needs to slow his delivery down a bit.
And that one misses, so the leadoff man will head down to first on ball 4 to start the bottom of the 6th.
Man, when the game is tied, the last thing you can afford to do is walk the leadoff hitter. Got to focus on getting that ground ball now.
Coming to the plate now, Chase Mitchell. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch.
Nope, next down.
Good spot to be in right now as a hitter. Count your favor, 1-0. Good time to get a fastball and turn it loose.
And a strike to even the count. 1-1. And we see a lefty and a right-hander start to loosen up in the bullpen. Leadoff man aboard here in a 1-1 ball game. Double play ball to second. 4, 6, 3, and they turn the double play.
It's hard to do anything with a pitch like that that's below the zone. And if you do anything with it, most of the time, this will be the result. A double play on a good pitch down in the zone.
So here's the cleanup hitter, Trevor Lyon. No one on base for him after the double play.
Yeah, Matt, that 2-ball really changed the complexion of this inning. It looked like the middle of the order was going to have a chance to get a big hit with some ducks on the pond, but now they just have to try and get a 2-out rally started.
First pitch on its way. Taken, but that catches the inside part of the plate. And here's a ball hit in the air. But this will land untouched. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Christian will get there, and he puts it away to retire the side. Calvin Sedenquist is on the pitch from the bullpen now to start inning number 7. Seventh inning ready to roll, and that'll give way to the veteran second baseman Glenn Suarez.
Second baseman Glenn Suarez.
And the pitch. That finds the zone, a called strike. Set to deliver the 0-1. Swinging a ball line down in the left field corner. But this will be foul. Looking to put him away. Here's the 0-2. Line to the right side. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit. So it's an inning opening single to kick off their half of the 7th.
Now that.
I got to be honest, I'm shocked he went back to this pitch again. First one, he was on it and fouled it off. Second one, he did not miss.
Jacob Sellers will come on to pinch hit here in a big spot.
Jacob Sellers.
A bit high there. A ball and no strikes. Go-ahead runs aboard here at first with nobody out. Hit softly down the line at first, but a foul ball, 1-1. Comes set, now the pitch. Fastball just inside. Changed up on him, and he gets the inside corner for strike two. Even at 2 balls and 2 strikes, here's the pitch. And he got him.
Now batting.
So the batting order turns over now and set to go Buford Christian. Here's the first pitch to him. Possible go-ahead runs on first, 1 away. Oh, and he turns on this fastball and sends it out to deep left field. And I would say he got just about all of that one as this ball is gone. A home run. It's a 2-run shot to straightaway left. 7 home runs for him on the year now as they have taken the lead. It's 3-1.
Hey, that's the price you pay right there when you try and sneak a fastball past this guy. Power hitter, and every power hitter in the league knows you got to start with the numero uno, number 1, man. You got to get on the heater and adjust to everything else, and he did just that.
At the plate, Brad Benton. And then after that home run, it looks like they might be able to end this losing streak that they've been mired in.
Yeah, and a win at this level feels really good, especially when it's been a while. They're on their way if they can play well the rest of the game.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Breaking ball below the zone. That's ball 1. Still only 1 out in the inning. Changed up on him and dropped it in for a called strike. Big curveball right down the middle for strike number 2.
I know to the fans that probably looked like something good to hit, but unless you're sitting breaking ball right there, I don't care if it's middle of the plate. That's a tough pitch to pull the trigger on.
Still 1-2 as he fouls it away. Great pitch there as he couldn't get extended on that one, and he's down on strikes for the second out.
It's never easy to rebound after serving up a 2-run shot, but that was a good indication to me that he isn't letting it get to him. He went right after him before the strikeout.
Into the box now, Paul Taylor, as he'll send a ground ball down to third. Oh, and he can't pick it up cleanly.
Hey guys, I think the pitcher was just trying to steal a strike right there. I do not think he expected to get ambushed on an 0-0 get me over breaking ball, but that's exactly what happened.
Standing in now, Kevin Landry. And there's a line drive, base hit to left field.
Yeah, definitely not the execution you're looking for to pull an outside breaking ball, but who cares? Next day's box score, that's a line drive.
Bernie Gerbach will get the ball here as he looks to get the final out in the top of the seventh. So now to the plate, Michael Wright, as he swings and grounds it toward the hole. And that's through into left, a base hit. Play at the plate, and he's out. A great throw. A two come across to score in the inning, courtesy of this two-run home run. Bottom of the seventh inning coming up. Get up and stretch. The Cobras lead this one 3-1. David Harris gets the call from the pen to take over on the mound and start the home seventh. Leading off the inning, Casey Payne, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up.
Even though we're moving into the back end of this game, they're only down by a couple of runs. You know that old slogan, a bloop and a blast. They could certainly use that right now.
He's set. Here it comes. And this one's not close. It's in the dirt for ball one. Now the 1-0 is swung on and missed. Strike one.
1-1.
Is taken for ball two.
2 balls, 1 strike.
To 2-2 now. Ooh, that one deflects off him. I think it got his arm. But he is able to recover as he gets the out at first. One away now. And looked like he really left himself open after he released, and this ball came back and got him pretty good. And without speculating too much here, it's looking, at this point at least, like he will be able to continue out there. We should hope. So digging in now, Keenan Taylor 0 for 2 on the afternoon so far. First pitch coming. Here it is. And he throws the fastball by him here. 0-1.
This offense has been underachieving all day, putting way too much pressure on their own pitching staff. Someone has to have a quality AB and get this line going.
Changes up on him, but that's in the dirt for a ball. We're in the seventh inning with a good finish brewing. 3-1 our score. Sliced hard on the ground. Reined in. Throw on to first will get him. Score at 5-3 on the putout, though it looked more like a 6-3 ground ball. Nevertheless, there are 2 away now. Digging in now, Dan Briscoe. His last at-bat didn't go his way as he popped out in foul territory.
Yeah, he's got to make an adjustment. You can tell this guy's been struggling with the bat in his hands. He's got a lot of frustration. He's gripping the bat too tight. He needs to relax, take a deep breath, and have a productive AB right here.
Now the 1-0 is offered at and missed for the first strike. 2 out, nobody on. Saw his eyes light up that time, but he swung at a bad one there.
Go to that well one more time. He's been late on the first 2.
Set to deal on a ball and 2 strikes. And a half-hearted swing there as they tie him up inside for the 3rd strike, and the inning is over. Ready to begin the 8th, and that'll bring forth the veteran outfielder, Sean McKee. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Good fastball as he gets the swing and a miss. The Marauders entered the day looking to wrap up a big series sweep, but it's going to take some late-game heroics in order to make that a reality.
Never easy to sweep any team, but this is a close one, and there's an old saying in baseball, a bloop at a blast, and if they can stay close, get a base hit, get somebody to hit one out of the ballpark, they're not out of this one yet.
And for the opposition, wrapping this up and salvaging a win would at least make their trip out of here a little more pleasant.
This could be just what the doctor ordered. Nobody likes to get swept on the road, so winning this one could be big for building back team morale.
Skied in the air to straightaway left. And he will run this one down, moving to his right, and that's the first out of the inning. Time to give you a look now at the numbers for our 2 starting pitchers, and really nothing to write home about on either line, as neither guy was able to last even 6 innings. So stepping in, Jason McIntosh. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes.
Oh, that pitch is out.
One 0 count. Here it is. Sent on the ground out to second. Scooped up. And that's the second out.
Now batter, second baseman,
into the box now, Glenn Suarez. First pitch on its way.
Count 1-0.
The 1-1 home.
Count 2-1.
Hit in the air down the right field line, but this will land out there just foul. And he lays off, so it's full now, 3-2.
Looked like he tried to elevate a fastball on that 2-2 pitch there, but kind of overdid it. With a pitch that high, it's pretty easy to lay off if you're the hitter.
And this one misses inside a ball. He walked him, and they've got themselves a 2-out base runner.
number 46.
Howie Robinson will look for some 2-out magic here as he'll pinch hit with 2 gone and a runner at first.
Robinson.
Popped him up. The 2-out walk doesn't come around to haunt him as that ends the inning. So no runs, no base hits, no errors, and 1 man left on. Not too many more shots left. Home half of the 8th coming up. Mississippi is on top 3-1. Gunter is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th.
Number 26.
Bottom of inning number 8 set to go, and that'll bring in the veteran catcher, Frankie Shortsleeve. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes.
Ball 1, no strike.
The windup and the 1-0 pitch. One and two now. Gunter is one of those guys that just seems to be at his best under pressure. Runners in scoring position, tight game, tough hitters at the plate. That's when he's at his best.
One of the keys, Matty V, to being a good reliever is being able to pitch out of trouble. Trouble that's created by the pitchers before you, or sometimes you even have some mess that you put on yourself. Hey, regardless if it's a mess that he's inherited or one that he's created for himself, this guy makes good pitches when the game's on the line.
Vladimir Pena will get the call here as he'll hit for the pitcher.
Vladimir Pena.
There's a fastball on the inner third taken for a strike. Eighth inning of this low-scoring affair. 3-1 our score. And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1. Fastball called strike. 1-2.
That's a pitch he'd like to have back. You're not going to see very many pitches like that from a pitcher of this quality. I'm sure he'd like to have that one back to take a swing at it.
Ready on 1-2.
Back out 2-2.
Every base runner in a close game like this really matters, so you can't afford to be giving out free passes this late.
One out, nobody on. Got him swinging. Chased it well out of the zone, and there are two gone.
No problems for him on the mound since he's come out of the pen to start this inning. That's back-to-back Ks, and he's making it look pretty easy. This has the makings of a good outing so far.
To the plate now, Flash Miller. Standing in from the right side as he takes strike one. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. The windup and the 0-1. Big swing and a miss at the fastball, and he's behind in the count 0-2.
One pitch away from wrapping up a very good innings work out of the bullpen here.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Too high. 1-2. Bounce to first. Fielded cleanly, and he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. Eloy Aguilera enters from the pen to start the 9th inning as he'll try to keep the score right where it is heading to the bottom of the 9th. Buford Christian will stand in again, and we'll take you back to the 7th inning. This was a 2-run home run, and it was one of the key blows in the ball game thus far. Third baseman in tight, protecting the bunt. The first pitch. Off we go in the 9th as the first pitch misses for ball 1. Heading out towards shallow right. Right fielder coming on, and he tracks it down. Nice play for the first out.
The first baseman, number 9, Brad Benton.
Striding in once again, Brad Benton. Here's the first pitch to him. Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. Bases are empty, 1 man out. And he falls behind 0-2. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. And he'll try and tempt him with one in the dirt, but he'll hold back here. It's 1-2.
Well, that's a pitch right there you've got to just lay off. There's a good chance he's going to throw it on 0-2. And if you can recognize it starting down in the zone, you know it's only going to go down from there.
2-2 the count. 1 out, nobody on. Still even at 2-2. He spoils another one, and will do it again. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. Got him. And that's the 3rd time we've written a K next to his name in this one.
Oh, man, he's been absolutely getting overmatched at the plate the last couple of games. That's his 5th strikeout in this series alone. So clearly this pitching staff, they figured out how to attack this guy. We'll see if he can make any adjustments.
At the plate, Paul Taylor. As the first pitch to him runs a bit inside for ball 1. It's been a 2-for-4 effort for him so far in the ballgame. The 1-0.
That's out.
2 out, nobody on. Good pitch there. Had him a little out in front.
That's not a pitch he misses very often. He knows he should have done something with that one.
Nipped the corner. 2-2. And he fouls this one off. Now another 2-2.
3 balls, 2 strikes.
Kevin Landry would be next. Now the 3-2 pitch. And here's a ball hit in the air. And it'll wind up hanging just long enough for him to run it down. And with that, the side is retired. Jason Lee takes the ball now in inning number 9, looking to close the door. All set for the bottom of the 9th. And standing in the outfielder, Wang.
The left fielder, number 9.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. And that's cut on and missed. 0-1. Lee, playing here in his age 31 season, is a 15-year major league vet, so it's been quite the career for him.
Yeah, Matty, you ain't kidding right there. 10 years, we refer to that in the biz as hitting full pension.
And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1. Now the pitch.
Nope, inside, ball 2.
Yeah, well, down 2. You better believe they'd gladly take a leadoff walk right here. Anything to get a base runner on and get that tied run to the plate.
The 3-1. Swung on and missed. A full count now.
Usually you see chases outside the zone on off-speed stuff like sliders, breaking balls, and changeups. But to chase a fastball that far outside the zone tells me this hitter's not seeing it well at all.
Now the 3-2 pitch. Popped him up. Taylor is there for it. He's got it one away.
That's exactly what they wanted out of that pitch up in the zone. They took him up the ladder, and he couldn't get up to it. So that was an easy pop-out. Well-executed pitch there.
Digging in to try it again, Chase Mitchell. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Clearly off with his timing on that one. A swinging strike.
And this is why you come to the game right here. I'll tell you what, this is an absolutely great matchup. A couple alpha dogs out there. That probably won't be the last fastball we're going to see.
The pitch.
That's the exact spot to lean on as a reliever. As a hitter, you just have to tip your cap and look for the next one.
And 2 count. Here's the pitch. Lifted down the line in left. And he will make the play out there, and there are 2 away now. Well, we just witnessed a really nice running grab in the outfield, worthy of another look with show track. Had to go a long way, 115 feet according to the data, and of course the route was top-notch as well. Next will be the cleanup hitter, Trevor Lyon. He comes to the plate as the last chance for his side. 2 out here in the 9th. First pitch on its way.
Hey, great job pounding the zone. Strike 1. When you got a great hitter in the box, got to get ahead. Count leverage is a must.
That's over, but low. It's a ball and a strike.
Boy, that's one of the toughest pitches to lay off. A hard breaking ball at the back foot. Tough take on a terrific pitch.
1-1. And a good swing there as this is deep down the line in right, but this is going to wind up out of play. Has them down to their final strike. Here it comes. And a swing and a miss as they definitely had him reaching for that one. And this ball game is over.
Anytime you can win a game, let alone on the road, you have to feel really good about yourself. It's not easy going into that other team's ballpark and coming out with a win, but they did just that.
3-1 the final score this afternoon. The Cobras jumped ahead in the 7th inning and never gave the lead back. James Bond wins his 4th game out of the bullpen this year. Jason Lee earns the save out of the bullpen.